Yo, what's going on, man? How y'all guys doing? What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me cue my music up, man. Got a different setup, y'all. Got a different setup. Just trying something new, or whatnot. But what's going on, man? Welcome to In the Yo with your boy, man. Today, what we're gonna be doing is mixing a small little session, or should I say, finish mixing a small little session and stuff like that. From this artist named Prey, by reference by my big dog, my boy, Mr. Record and stuff like that, and recorded by, you know what I'm saying, the artist Record as well, man, and stuff like that. But we're gonna be mixing this song. It's kind of like a cover song, pretty much, but we're going to be mixing the vocals to it. I already have the lead vocals kind of processed already for us, the leads. It's kind of like a lead and a dub, so basically the same stuff recorded in parallel, and whatnot. I already processed those through hardware, so the basic, the lead vocal was processed through a EQ, which is right here. And then it was ran into 1176 compressor, style compressor. It's a clone. And then the dub vocal was compressed with 1176, then processed through a console 1 EQ, which the expansion pack that I use and I'm using in this session is the SSL 9000 XL. Whatnot, or the 9000K studio desk or console from SSL, which is cloned from Softtube or whatnot. So software EQ with a hardware compressor. Married the two together, they came out pretty good, so I'm happy with that, man. So the only thing I have left really is to do the ad-libs, and this is just a one verse session, so it's not much I have to do with the ad-libs. Then I have to go back and add some reverb and add some delays to that. But I want to show you guys just, you know, this small mixing session or whatnot. I would love to do a lot of mixing session, but you know what I'm saying, when you have a lot of multi-tracks, it is a long process. But this process that I have, I already cut it in basically in half, so I got 40% of the work done. I'm gonna try to finish out everything tonight, and stuff like that. So the only thing I gotta do is process the ad-libs, and I'm gonna show you a workaround, quick trick on that, and then add the effects, gel everything together, do a little 2-bus mixing here and there, and call that bad boy a day, man, and walk you through the process that I already did, man. So yeah, oh shit, I'm fucking up. Goddamn aux cord came out the headphones. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, hat coming off and everything. All right, welcome to the live stream. All right, so without that little blooper right there, man, we're gonna go ahead and get to work or whatnot. I just had to double check to make sure that the screen was on full, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into here, man, I just want to say thank you for tuning in and stuff like that. I'm not gonna make that too long, but you know how to work the YouTube app. Go ahead and hit the subscribe on that button, and also hit a like on some of the videos that are here on this channel. Feel free to go through the couple of playlists that I have for as live stream recaps, and also the breakdown, which are my video uploads and stuff like that. And feel free to go through all my videos that I have on this channel. I think I have like 200 something videos, so feel free to scrounge around, and you know what I'm saying, if you find something that you like and you think that's that you needed to hear, research, or whatever the case may be, man, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. Let's get busy, man, with this session right here, man, and we'll walk you guys through what I already have right here. Oh, by the way, the song is kind of like a gospel rap inspirational type of session or whatnot. So if you're not into that type of stuff, this may not be the video for you. It's not the rap that you hear today, or whatnot, but it's more on that motivational, inspirational gospel rap type of stuff, man. Just to give you a FYI and stuff like that. But if that's your niche and you trying to get into that field, this might be a good video for you, man. So let's hop in right now. You feel me? All right, we're gonna turn my little black ass around, and hopefully you can see what's going on. Shout out to my one viewer up there, man. Appreciate you, or whatnot. I mean, just finished working out. That's why I can't really get shit done, because I'm fucking hell. You go to work, you work at 8 to 5, and then you get off of work and you only got a small window, so it's not a lot of time, man. So I've been trying to play catch up, get back into my routine and whatnot. All right, but shout out to you, one viewer, whoever the hell you are. Check my comments. Kylie Hayes, what's good with your big dog? For sure, man. Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and switch screens. I'm gonna go right here. All right, so we're in Studio One right now. My camera is behind me, so that's why the audio is not like it is in most of the live streams, because the microphone is behind me. But the tracks that you see in white is what has been printed and processed, processed and printed. So basically what I did was, in a nutshell, and let me see if I can minimize that for you guys. See here, we're going to, yeah, let's get that right there. All right, cool deal. And let's blow this up so you guys can see this pretty good. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted, and get this damn thing out the way. All right, cool deal. So the original vocals that was recorded from Record Studio are in red. All right, and what I did was just patch that audio out, and I ran it into a EQ, then into a 1176 compressor, which was passed through the interfaces preamps, and normally I run all my hardware through the UAD preamps so they can be recorded, but I kind of wanted to try running them through the Focusrite, which is not bad, man. And this was the result that we got. We got a little bit of amplitude gain, you know what I'm saying, from the original audio. So what you see at the bottom in white is passed through the hardware gear into the computer, and then printed into, you know what I'm saying, the DAW, and it stand right there. How I got it like that was, on this printed track that you see right here, I had to change the output, and if I do this right here, you can see the output came from Vocal 9 or Vox 9 is how I have it labeled in the DAW. All right, so that is the input to the white channel. So basically the input for the white channel came from the red track. All right, hope I explained that in layman term. And then in the output channel is going to a 2-bus, which is that white channel is being bused to this track right here in orange. Okay, all right, I hope I didn't lose you, but it's just simple ins and outs right there, man. But if you can see in the mix window, audio from this red track came into this white track. From the white track, it goes to this orange submix, or a bus or auxiliary channel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, all right, and the same thing happened with this one as well. So this red track right here basically came, you know what I'm saying, and went to the white track, and then the white track came to the to this orange track right here. All right, so you can notice I kind of squeezed the hell out of the dub. The dub is basically this particular, or these particular tracks right here. This is the dub. All right, this right here is the lead. All right, but I squeezed this one right here because I wanted a little bit more compression. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more aggressive with that compressed sound, just to blend the two. And I got the results that I was looking for. Okay, the only thing we have left to do is these tracks right here, which are the ad-libs, which is going to be pretty easy. I'm not going to process each individual tracks. I'm going to show you some tricks to save you some time on, you know what I'm saying, processing each individual track, especially ad-libs. I learned over the years that you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, mix each ad-lib track. You can group them together and then mix them down like that, because you know they have space in between those, and so you can kind of squeeze some important information out of there, or take out some important information if you just EQ and compress each track. So I'm gonna show you guys a trick on that. And then we have the beat stem right here. YouTube, let me holler at you for a second. This is a cover song, so this is a cover song. Let me say that again. This is a cover song. I do not own the rights to this motherfucker, so don't come flag me Don't come, you know what I'm saying, hit me with the flag on the bullshit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I don't own the rights to the song. I did not pick the song. This channel did not pick the song. Hey, it is what it is. So let me get that a warning. This is my second warning. I normally have a paragraph that explains, you know what I'm saying, we don't own the rights to this, and this channel is a teaching channel. However, I don't own the rights to the instrumental. All right? But they're gonna flag me anyway, because YouTube is an ass on that shit. But I just had to say that, so just in case the audit team watches the video, you see what I'm saying. All right, cool deal. So we have the instrumental here in yellow. It's an Outcast instrumental. I think it's the Aliens instrumental, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the Aliens instrumental or whatnot. This is just the main, so let me just close this one right here. But I didn't do anything to the instrumental. I just kind of left it like it is, and the boys in Stankonia Studios, they do a very, very good job for as the instrumental, so I really didn't have to mess with that. So the instrumental is untouched. So we could just close the beat stems packed folder right there. And the only thing we're gonna be working with really tonight is the ad-libs right there, man. I'm gonna pull up the mixer window again, and what we're gonna do is talk about where I got it to this point. So once I got those lead vocals and the instrumental gain stage where I wanted it and stuff like that, what I had to do is gain stage my sub mix, which is this red track that I just highlighted in the mixer window. And I got that sub mix volume up to a point where I liked it, okay? And what I have on the sub mix is bus compressor. So it's this I don't think you guys can see it, but it's this bad boy right here. It ain't nothing but a SSL G comp emulation or VCA compressor, which is basically a bus compressor. Got a little squeeze on that, and then also I have the God particle plugin on here. This plugin I'm starting to use more and more in my I'm starting to use it more and more in my sessions, because this motherfucker just fire, and it just gets your sessions volume wise right where you need it. You know what I'm saying? Just having that limiter on there and mixing into it as per the instructions of Jason Joshua or whatnot. I mean, it's been doing some love for my sessions that I've been working with in the last month and a half since I had it or whatnot. So what I did with it, I kind of pushed the high end a little bit, pushed the mids, left the bottom end alone because the bottom end was really solid. And then I have about 5 dB driving that limiter section as well. Now what I had to do to compensate for the plugin was to turn down the input volume, and I have that turned down by negative 8.5 dB. So I'm gonna show you what I have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I already have them muted. Mute the ad-libs, and I'm gonna show you what we got so far from the beginning to the ending of this song. Now, I already have the instrumental cut out the way and faded out the way I want. So all you're gonna hear truly is just just the lead vocals and stuff like that. So, and I apologize if I'm kind of jumping all over the place or whatnot. Yeah, that's the button I was looking for. If I'm jumping all over the place, because this is a new setup, so new live stream setup, not gonna be permanent. I'm just trying some shit out, but this is what it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hit play, see where we're at right now. I got to get my ears refreshed to what I did a couple of days ago, and we're gonna see what we need to do for the ad-libs. All right, cool deal. Let's go ahead and pause that music in the background, and let's go ahead and hit play. All right, I don't have a gate on my mic, so if you hear me fumbling around in the background, I apologize. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Shout out to Outcast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better, so I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father, it was understood. Just trying to experience something different. Nowadays I'm thinking God that I'm living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children, leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned, baby with me in position, I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition, open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame, winning souls, heaven knows. I exposed me, they carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God, with structure beat the odds. I chose to ride with God, or go God, or go home and shout at people saying, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray. Steadfast and pray.
Alright, cool deal. So that is what I have so far. It's just dry vocals, no reverb, no delays, no echoes, no nothing on it, just straight up dry ass vocals or whatnot. I forgot to mention I do have those lead vocals bust into a lead track, which I mentioned that orange track earlier. Forgot to tell you about the processing. So I have this MIG DSP filter bank E606, which is nothing but a 6-band EQ or whatnot, and I just did a little small cut in the low mids and then a little small boost in the high mids, and then I have that running into a PSP Infinity strip, and it's kind of small on the GUI due to the display resolution on my laptop. But I have that, and it's very interesting how I'm doing it. I'm using this particular plugin to run like a 12-bit preamp, kind of like a 90s style preamp as what they label it in a PSP. It's a 90s style preamp due to the Outcast being in the 90s and stuff like that. I ran it in there just to dirty up the vocals just a little bit, and then I got everything leveling off with a optical compressor and whatnot. So very, very slow attack, very, very fast release. Small amount of compression going on, and it's hitting around about 2-to-1 ratio, and we barely got a little bit of makeup gain, and I have a side chain high pass filter on there. So anything under 176, hold on, let me double check that real quick. Yeah, anything under 176 frequency, far as that sidechain high pass filter, is not being compressed. So everything above 176 is being compressed, being leveled out and stuff like that, and hits very, very subtle on this particular compressor. I like the sound of it so far. Gain staging is not 100% there, but that's it right there, man. So basically what we're gonna do now, my first step is to take these ad-lib tracks that I have here. Let me just not confuse myself and change the color. We're just gonna give it a green right there, and I'm gonna take the routing, come from the output, and then I'm gonna run those bad boys into this submix track or auxiliary track or bus track, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna run it. I already have it pre-labeled in my template. I'm gonna run it into this track I renamed called Ad-Libs. All right, so those green tracks all got bust to the ad-lib track, which is right here. All right. So if I was to solo all those tracks right there, you should be able to see it on this submix track right here.
So I rose. It was understood, yeah.
Now it's gonna be hard trying to hear what the hell's going on with the gate and this microphone or whatnot. I may have to kind of break the signal just a little bit just to hear what's going on. So if you hear a pop or whatnot, man, that's me breaking the signal from my interface so I can actually gate these ad-libs. The reason why I'm gonna gate them again is due to you know, saying the spaces in between the ad-libs. I just don't want the spaces to, you know, dictate you know, what I got going on here. So we're gonna go ahead and expand these tracks. I'm operating in the side view in the mixer window just due to this laptop. I don't have enough real estate and how I'm streaming. So what I'm gonna do is turn on each of those bad boys. So I have Soft2 console on this on these tracks right here. And let me go ahead and reduce the GUI size. I hate these 2K, 4K displays because they really play around with the screen real estate here. So we're gonna go ahead and choose this one right here. So what I'm gonna do is enable the gate, really, and we're gonna do is enable that gate. I'm gonna go to hard gate, and we're gonna just switch it from expander to hard gate. I'm gonna do that on basically on all of them. So let's go here. All right. And here. Nope, we ain't got to do that to that one. It's just these four right here. All right, cool deal. So everything is already set in the console one app or whatnot for us. You know what I'm saying? The drive saturation on the console one app. Okay. I already have my signal chain routed the way I want for us to order. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically the gate or the dynamic shaping, the EQ, and then the compressor. And I'm using the RMS style compressor right here on that as well. The only thing I have to do is just basically get in here and get to work. But I have the gate on each one of them. So what I'm gonna do is just solo each one of them and see if there's anything I need to dig or carve out with the EQ. All right, so I'm gonna play the first track right here on this busy part right here, and let's go right here, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna play that.
I'm in the mall with it. Sweet 16. It's what barbershops too. Yeah, saving souls. Only God knows. Me and you. Facts. I'm in the mall with it. Sweet 16. It's what.
So you could basically hear, you know, we got some headphone bleed in there. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and turn that plug-in on, and then that should clean that up. Let's go back to that spot right there.
I'm in the mall with it. Sweet 16. It's what barbershops too. Saving souls. Only God knows. Me and you. Cousin too. Every day. Steadfast and pray. Yeah. Fast and pray.
All right, cool deal, man. So I basically have I have that yeah, okay. This is just a mono thing. I don't need stereo. All right, so basically what I have going on is I extended the hold for 0.1 a tenth of a second, basically, just so it can make sure when he stops talking, I get a little bit of end part. You know, he's kind of harmonizing here. No, you know what I'm saying? You want to catch that last little part. Oh, that part right there. So I don't want to cut him off abruptly. So that's what I was looking for. So what I'm going to do is add that same hold value on all of those tracks right there. So a tenth of a second. All right, and I'm controlling this this particular app or console one with the console one controller here, and I've been having this thing since 2016, and boy, this right here, this is made. I done got a return on investment on this right here, man. Love this thing. It does some really good work. All right, cool deal. So we're gonna go back to that particular track. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna process all those ad-libs on that particular sub mix. What I'm gonna do is start adding some drive, saturation, and character to this particular ad-lib. So let's go ahead and play it one more time.
I'm in the mall with it. Sweet 16. It's what barbershops too. Saving souls. Only God knows. Me and you. Cousin too. Every day. Steadfast and pray.
All right, cool deal. So, basically, I just added a little drive in there. What we're gonna do now is move on to the next track here, and we're gonna go ahead and unmute that, and we're gonna play both of them in that same section there. Let me see. Let me play it about right here. I got a little busy section right up in here, and see what we can get.
Let's go.
Okay.
Facts. Let's go.
Let's get it. Came with it. Barbershops too.
All right, so he's a little heavy on the voice with that right there. So what we're gonna do is turn that bad boy on, and we're gonna play it one more time.
Spread the gospel, a. Let's get it. Came with it. Barbershops too.
Okay. While that's playing, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play one more time. I'm gonna add some of that drive saturation.
Let's get it. Came with it. Barbershops too. Only God knows. Me and you.
So I'm adding a little bit of character
too.
on the plus side
Pray for my sins.
to break to. Oh, you know what? That's somebody else. That's not that's not the same guy. What the fuck?
Spread the gospel, a.
Oh, that's the dude that recorded. That's Wrecker. I just recognized his voice. I was like, this is a different guy. All right. So yeah. So I just added a little bit of character to brighten up that particular vocal. I'm gonna play both of them together and see how that goes right there.
Let's go. Facts. Let's go.
Let's get it.
I'm in the mall with it. Sweet 16. It's what.
Okay. So what I'm listening for right now is like Homo Panic with those vocals or whatnot. So let's go ahead and just play what we have so far with the lead vocal, and let me see what my general synopsis is gonna be on this one.
Spread the gospel, A. I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, save the souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray. Fast and pray.
Fast and pray. Fast and
So we got like a little collaboration going on here. I'm gonna have to cut some things out. Let's see here.
You were chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I'm like and I can.
So what I'm gonna do is I try turning up the track, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to turn up the WAV file here. Go ahead and turn it up just a little bit.
Expose me to call a few chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I'm like and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, save the souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray. Fast and pray.
Fast and pray. Fast and pray.
Alright, cool deal. So let me listen to it from this part right here.
Yeah.
Well.
Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Come on.
Hey.
Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me.
So I think what I'm gonna do is a process of elimination on these two. So we got the same situation here.
Oh. Oh.
What's up, Grove?
Alright, let's see here.
For the growth, embracing the path I chose.
Alright, so he's basically saying something with the grove or whatnot. I'm gonna have to turn that up. Right there.
One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth, embracing the path I chose for better.
So a little bit about me as a mixing engineer. The shit don't go. I ain't keeping it.
Mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth, embracing the path I.
Ad-Lib is not even needed. That's me. That's just what I do and stuff like that. Because I'm the person that has to make sure that it sounds good. Stuff like that. If the artist is not with me, it's just an executive decision that I have to make. And if the shit is not in there, it's not needed. Hell, it's not needed. And one thing why I took it out is because a lot of the times that it crowds up what the fuck lead vocal is doing. So you're repeating something that's, you know what I'm saying, if the space is like 0.2 seconds, you know what I'm saying, you got another word coming in with the lead vocal, well, I would fill that up with an ad-lib. So I take shit out, you know what I'm saying. Less is always best, and that's what I did on that one. So I'm going to have to go through this one right here just to make sure that it, you know what I'm saying, everything is right on that one. So that word was really not needed. I understand why he put it in there, but it don't fit. And if it don't fit, you can't push it in there like it's a, you know what I'm saying, a puzzle piece that don't fit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep it trucking.
Embracing the path I chose for better, so I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood.
All right, same thing here.
So I rose.
So I rose.
All right, let me see which one.
So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood.
Yeah, we're going to keep this one. Oops. All right, this one right here. We're going to go ahead and raise this one up. All right, and this one right here, we're going to keep that one. Now, that's more of a harmony type of ad-lib.
So yes, sir, two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was
a bit too loud there. Let's turn it down just a tad bit.
rose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. Rose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left rose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the so I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different from now. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God understood. Just trying to yeah. Understood.
Shit. Let's see here.
It was understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby with men position.
Alright, we want to turn that one up just a tad bit right there. Keyboard shortcut on turning up these clip gains. Hold down shift, click, and you can move them in small increments. Get it fine.
Understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God.
Alright, that's a little bit too loud. Let's turn on that a little bit more.
Understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him.
Alright, let's see what this one. I think this one's saying well.
Friend. Wife and children.
Let's see here.
Driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning. Hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayer.
And let's see here.
Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayer.
Sound like he's saying well, but when you saw it's not. More like, oh, well, I know you. All right, let me go clown. So it's like let me see.
Hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby with me. Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayer.
Yeah, we'll keep it in there just to have it as a fill-in or whatnot.
Hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe.
I'm not gonna keep that other one, but this one right here. Let's try to line this up.
Hear him. My own competition. Breaking curses. Breaking heart. Own competition.
It's actually on time. Good.
Me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame.
Go ahead and take this one out right there. Zoom in on that one. Take that one out about right there. Zoom that one in there. Take this whole section. And we just gonna turn all of that shit up right there, just a tad bit. And
my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition, open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure, I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With fame, winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With you with chose. I hear the voice of God. That's right. I am chose. I hear the voice that expose me to carve a few with chose.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this bottom one out right there. I think Buddy saying I am chose, which is, yeah. All right, cool. Turn it up a little bit now.
You would chose. I am chose. I hear the voice of God. You would chose. I am chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the.
All right, what the hell he's saying right here?
The right voice of God. With structure beat.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
I hear him.
Yeah, that shit right there.
God. With structure beat.
Yeah. It's not even needed. What is this? What is this one?
That's right.
That's right.
Go home. God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the right with God. I go God. I go.
All right. So we can keep that one. Kind of doing an answer call or a call response type of ad-lib right there. All right.
With structure beat the odds. I chose the right with God. I go God. I go home and shout at people say I might get.
All right, getting a little busy right here. And, all right, let's see.
Chose the right with God. I go God.
Oh, damn. Running back.
We got a blooper in there. Let's go ahead and take that one out right there. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here.
With structure beat the odds. I chose the right with God. I go God. I go home and shout at people say I might get knocked around the city, spread the God.
See that right there? That A. See that right there? That's when you have random. Let me just talk. Let me just talk some things. For people that record, you gotta know what your artist ad-libs are gonna be. Sometimes you can, if you've been recording long enough, you'll know when an artist starts running out of ideas for their ad-libs because they just start throwing random ass words in there. And as a person that record and or you just now getting into recording or someone or whatnot, yeah, it's a lessons learned, but you'll understand when they start throwing random words in there. I normally break the recording and have them think about it a little bit.
I hear the
or sometimes just have them kind of go through their motions. But I don't hit the record button. I do that. So if you ever record by me and I just say, all right, let's run it back, I'm probably lying to you because I said you messed up. Nah, I probably lied to you because I just wanted to see where you was at. So you got to kind of play a little mind game with the people that's in the booth, but you're only building their confidence up when you're doing that. You just got to help the artist when you record them. That way, the next session, they kind of understand how the flow goes and stuff like that for them. It's not just to be mean or asshole. It really actually helps out. So.
I am chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the right with God. I go God. I go home and shout at people say.
Turn that little part up right there.
I chose the right with God. I go God. I go home and shout at people say I might get knocked around the. I chose the right with God. I go God. I go home and shout at people say I might get knocked around the city, spread the gospel. I kept a 30-pack, 50-pack, 100-pack.
Let's see here.
Spread the gospel. Let's go. Spread the gospel, I kept a 30.
Yeah, that ad-lib don't fit. Let's go, you know.
Spread the gospel, I kept a 30-pack, 50-pack, 100-pack with it. Spread the gospel, I kept a 30-pack, 50-pack, 100-pack with it. Came an introduction, confident. Let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God.
repeated words too. Let's go. Nah, bro.
But then let's get it. Spread the goodness.
Let's get it.
There we go. So, this is ad-libs right here. That's why you don't see artists nowadays do too many ad-libs. They basically just rapping that bitch through and they going in and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the ad-libs now are mostly hype words and stuff like that. So it just depends on the style of rapping that you do.
Confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness. Oh my God. Oh, I can't.
Actually, let's turn it up a little bit more.
Confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness. Oh my God. Oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16.
All right. So what the fuck he saying right here?
I'm in the mall with it.
In the mall with it, and this one is
Came with it.
yeah.
With it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it.
They both go.
I'm in the mall with it. With it. I'm in the mall with it, covered with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spots.
I like what he doing right there. Alright. Go ahead and cut that right there. Let's go ahead and mute this right here.
With it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and bars with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16.
Gonna move this well up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is just move that up a hair. Change the grid to 1/32. Move that up about right there. Let's see.
Covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16.
Yeah, I just moved it just a tad bit.
Covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16.
Just a tad bit. You can see that spacing right there. Right there. Alright, and let's continue to truck on. We're almost done. We are almost done with two. We're gonna see what these other ad-libs, if they not really gelling, then I'm not keeping them. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute them. That's just something.
Covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, say the souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Really and you.
Alright. We got some competing going on here. Let's see.
Barbershops too. Saving souls.
Save the soul.
Shops too. Praying on the spot, say the souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Really and you.
Alright, cool. So let's cut that right there. Let me see what this bottom one is saying. Right here. Oops. Right there. Motherfucker. Come back about right here.
Praying on the spot.
I'm saying basically the same here.
Praying on the spot.
So what we're gonna do is move this up right here. Go ahead and get rid of that. Alright. And we're gonna line this up. We're gonna eyeball this right there. And we'll get a little bit more. Yeah, that's about it right now. Alright, cool. So
Praying on the spot, say the
I'm gonna turn this one down a little bit.
praying on the spot, say
A little bit more. Yeah.
praying on the spot, say
Yeet.
praying on the spot, say the souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Really and you.
Only God knows.
Only God knows. Only God knows. Really.
We're gonna do the same technique here. We're gonna go ahead and cut this part, and we're gonna turn this one down.
Knows. Only God knows. Really.
What the fuck? Where is that? Only God knows that. I think it comes right here.
God knows. Only God knows. God God knows, only God knows.
Okay, that's it right there. So
Knows, only God knows. Me and knows, only God knows. Knows, only God knows. Me knows, only God knows. Me and you.
oh, this is a tough one. All of them go together, but they don't go together. This is a tough one.
Knows, only God knows. Me and you. Knows, only God knows. Me and you.
Damn it, boy. Which one?
Knows, only God knows. Me and you. Knows, only God
So let me do this.
knows, only God knows. Me and you. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you. Your mama and your cousin too. Repent for heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you.
We're gonna go ahead and keep this. Only God knows.
God knows. Only God knows. Me and you. Your mama and your cousin too.
Your cousin too.
Repent for us.
Alright, let's see what the sauce is on this one.
Me and you. Me and you. Me and you.
You. Your mama. You. Your mama and your cousin too.
Your cousin too.
Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind steadfast and pray.
Alright, cool. Let's bring back the other ad-lib.
Your mama and your cousin too.
Your cousin too.
Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind steadfast and pray.
Fast and pray. Fast and pray. Fast and pray.
Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind steadfast and pray.
Fast and pray. Fast and pray. Fast and pray.
Alright, cool. We're gonna cut it right there. And I think I'm gonna take out the rest of this right here. If I take it out,
Fast
and if I do this one, I want it to be overpowering on that on this part right here.
Fast and pray. Fast and pray. Fast and pray.
Yeah, let me take out this part right here.
Pray. Fast
Fast and pray.
Alright, cool deal. So those are the two ad-libs. We're gonna see what else that's in here. If it's not needed, we're not keeping it. I don't want to fill this song up with ad-libs.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was understood. Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Alright, let's see.
Growth.
I chose for better, so I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father, it was understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear Him. Focus on wife and children, leading God me to steer Him. Morning prayers unconditioned.
So this part definitely need to come out right here.
Come on. One for one for your come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better.
Alright, cool, yeah. Shit, boy.
Mercy, yes.
Growth.
Path I for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I was understood. Trying to experience something different now. It was understood. Experience something. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different.
Alright, so we got the same word, just added something there. We don't need that extra in the front, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it.
Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking, God.
Alright, what we're gonna do now is just add that right there.
Understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear Him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer Him. Morning prayers, unconditional living. Purpose. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer Him. Morning prayers, unconditional.
Go ahead and turn this bad boy up right here.
Living, purpose driven to hear Him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer Him. Morning prayers, unconditional. Baby, we're in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep.
Alright, so that is good all the way up into there. Alright, and go ahead and cut that just a little bit. I'm gonna actually nudge this into place with just a little bit there, about right there.
Voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose.
Alright, let's play
Voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the rob of God. I go God, I go.
Alright, that section is good. Need to be turned down just a little bit, so we're gonna turn that down just a little bit. Play it back right here.
Expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the rob of God. I go God, I go. Chose. I hear the voice of show.
Yeah.
I hear the show. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. Show. I hear the voice of God. Shows. I hear.
Take that chuckle out of there. Chuckle is not needed. It's throwing everything off. Alright, and let's see.
Expose me to carve a few with chose. Expose me to carve a few with chose. Expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the. Expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. With structure beat the odds. I chose the rob of God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, eh?
That's gotta go too. Alright, so you see this is kind of like a process of elimination. We kind of chunked off a lot, and we already then ate up like, 40 minutes of, process of elimination with the ad-libs and everything like that. So, that's part of the job.
In the mall with it, covered in the blood with it, with a sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah. Save it. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah. Saving souls. Only God knows. Me and you. Your cousin too.
Alright, so this part.
Only God knows.
All of that is out of tune and different folks, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut all of that out right there. Let's say goodbye bye to that. Alright. And we'll go here.
Only God knows. Me and you. Your cousin too. Yeah. Your cousin too. Day, renew your mind, cousin too. Your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast. Your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray. Your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray. Steadfast,
So we have made it to the finish line on getting rid of some of these ad libs. All right. All right, yeah, that's not even in there. All right, so that's basically harmonizing 101 right there. You know, that right there, getting rid of all those ad libs. All right, so now we got all those ad libs out of the way. Let me check the beginning real quick.
Yeah. Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing that path I
All right, cool deal. So we basically got all of those ad libs cut up. We ready to go. Let me do one listen to it.
Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing that path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different. Nowadays I'm thinking God and living. Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby, when me in position, I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people saying, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction.
All right, so what we're gonna do on this harmonizing ad lib, we're gonna pan that left and right and however we need to, and whatnot, by automation. So we're gonna go ahead and turn touch on. The touch is basically gonna go and it's gonna revert back to the center. When you move it, then it'll move here, it'll snap back, and then come here, it'll snap back right there. All right, so that's what we're gonna do here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah. Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing that path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different. Nowadays I'm thinking God and living. Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby, with me in position, I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people saying, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction.
I'm gonna redo that one right there.
I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heavenly salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day.
All right, cool. So we got movement on this light green track, just to differentiate out. We're gonna put it on blue. I think I know who that artist is, but yeah. So this one has automation on it. We're gonna go ahead and put it on read. And now what we have done is we moved the touch automation for us, the pan automating. We put it on read. It's only going to read the automation for the pan and stuff like that. So now I'll be able to control the volume as need be. So we're going to turn that down a little bit.
Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different. Nowadays I'm thinking God and I'm living. Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition.
All right, cool deal. So what I'm gonna do is with this blue track, I'm gonna go ahead and process it by itself with the console plugin, and I'm gonna loop. I think I'm gonna loop this section right here, right there, man. And excuse me. I'm gonna loop that right there because it's not the same voice as it is with the green. You understand what I'm saying? So with that blue section, we're just gonna process that by itself, and then we'll take the green and do what to do with that. All right. So we're just gonna.
Knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows.
Let's see, some of y'all think my GUI just freezed up on this app, and that's never not good. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it froze up, so we're gonna have to do this real quick. Let's go ahead and unplug and plug back in, and hopefully that resets it. Nope, still there.
Knows.
All right. It's still processing the audio.
Only God.
Let me do this real quick with you guys. Let me go ahead and save what I got, and let me close this out and reopen it back. Cancel. Wrong session. All right, let's hit elevators. All right, so the ad-libs basically took up the first hour. Stuff like that, man. And it happens like that. Man. All good.
God knows.
Yeah, okay. So this motherfucker wanna be, So it wanna be a whole animal. All right. Let's do this like this then. The console app wanna. Let's reset the overscreen, the display. There we go. Alrighty. There we go.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Preparing
so this bad boy want to do that again. Let's reset the OSD. Yeah. All right.
And you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows.
All right, so we added a little bit of hefty compression on that blue track.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for us knows, only God knows.
I like how that's blending into the track. Let's play it back about right up here in this little busy section here.
With structure beat the odds. I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I might can knock it around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but
all right, cool. It's getting a little busy in there, right in this section. But let's go ahead and solo the green section, and let's loop it right up in this section right here. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So let's go ahead and get levels right for the green section.
Only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us.
All right, cool deal. So we have done that part right there. Let's go ahead and play it about right here.
It was me and the Holy Father, it was understood. Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear Him. Focus on wife and children, leading God me to steer Him. Morning prayers unconditioned, baby with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few with chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I might can knock it around.
All right, cool. I like what we got so far. Let's play this section right here.
Came with it, I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with us, with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God know it in the blood with us, with a sweet hell, but only God knows, only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
All right, cool deal, man. So we got the ad-libs where I want them to be. Took a while, about a good 50-minute while, but sometimes, you know, it's pretty good. So it doesn't sound bad at all. So what I'm gonna do now is I got the console doing certain things, but not the whole processing for the green section. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this blue track, and we're gonna go ahead and just route that to this hook track, and we're just gonna call this. We're gonna rename that BG box. All right, cool deal. Because it's a background vocal. And really, I don't want to send it to the lead because we got some stuff going on with that lead. All right. Okay. And the rest of that stuff is going to be on the Ad-Lib. All right. So what I'm going to do on the Ad-Lib is we're going to try to find something funky fresh to process those vocals. And what I may think about doing is pulling out the virtual mix from Slate Digital here, if I can find it. All right, cool deal. And I think I'm gonna hit this pretty hard. Let me use a distressor on here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me rethink my process on this one. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and use. I'm gonna choose a preset and then I'm gonna modify it. Let's go with let's do this right here. And I don't need the virtual channel. I don't may need the de-esser. We'll keep this up, but we'll keep that off. Let's play the green section right up in. Got a little busy right up in here. Yeah, so let's play it right there.
Covered in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to hell, but only God. Covered in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls.
Alright, we got a little bit too much.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Hit it a little hard.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Alright. Now what we're gonna do is go to the de-esser.
16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Now we can use that listen mode on the de-esser, or we can go here
Barbershops too, yeah,
and pull up the spectrometer here.
Sweet 16.
See what we got going on here.
Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
So the de-essing is about right up in
Sweet
here.
16.
All that right there.
Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Yeah, about right here. Everything above 5,000. So we'll go back to that ad-lib
Barbershops
strip.
too, yeah, saving souls.
Let's see something here. Let me put it on the big screen real quick.
Sweet
Y'all.
16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Alright. Here we go.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
I like how that sounds right there.
Sweet
Alright, we already got an output on here. So let's play that back with the music now and see what we get.
Covered in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
Alright, cool. So that's the ad-libs right there. Now everything is being bussed to this vocal bus mix right here. I don't have anything on it right now, but what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna run it through this FMR compressor right here. If I zoom in for you guys, you should be able to see it right there. Let me move this camera for you all. Alright, right there, that little compressor, that little bitch. Right. Let me get you right. Get the camera right on that compressor there. Alright, that little bad boy. Hey, come here, boy. Alright there. Alright. She ain't gonna get even for me. There you go. Alright, there she go. Alright, so this little bad boy right here. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Zoom in. Come on. Oh, no, she don't want to work now. She don't want to work now. But this compressor right here, we're going to go ahead and, let's see if I can turn it off. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and kind of compress a little bit. We don't have anything going on in there. We're going to compress these overall, excuse me, the overall ad-lib track, if that makes any sense. We're not going to do it on the vocal bus. We're going to do it on the ad-lib. I am tripping. So let me create another track, and I'm gonna call this we're gonna call this Pray Ad-Libs. Alright, and then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add another bus channel in here. I'm gonna call this one Ad-Libs. So I just had to rename the tracks to understand the routing. Alright, and we're gonna keep it that same orange color. Not exactly. Right here. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and get the ins and outs established here real quick. We'll go ahead and go to ad-libs there and ad-libs there. Alright, so all of these two tracks right here are going to this ad-lib track here. And what we're going to do is type in the pipeline plugin stereo. Alright, and what we're going to do now is go ahead and we're going to go ahead and patch. And let me go ahead and zoom out for you guys what's going on now. We'll go ahead and get a couple of patch cables. We need 4 because we're doing stereo. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 patch cables. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're going to patch out of we're going to patch out of 7 and 5 and 6. Let's go out of 5 and 6. Alright, so we're going to go out of 5 and 6 and we're going to go into I want this to be dirty, so we're going to hit the no, we're going to go in we'll just go into the really nice compressor. Go there, and then we'll choose the purple, which will represent the left side, and the brown will represent the right side there. And what we'll do is choose 5 and 6. 5 and 6 again. We'll go ahead and call this FMR RNC. Alright, we're going to hit auto. That's going to sync up all the audio as far as latency is concerned. Hit that right there and see what we get. Alright, and see if we get any activity down here. Let's go ahead and let's go back to that one section right there.
You're covered in the blood with us with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, save the souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
Alright, so we got a gain stage on the interface preamps here. Alright, let's go right here again.
You're covered in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
Alright, to bypass this plugin, I kind of figured out when you hit the wrench tool, it'll just give it the original signal that's being routed. So,
they covered in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. And on the spot, yeah, saving souls.
Only God knows. Me and you, your cousin too.
so you can hear that we got the right gain staging. Now let's go ahead and try to zoom in some more again here, see if you can see what's going on. And you probably won't be able to, but let's hit that light off. And let's see if we can get any compression going on here. We're gonna go ahead and crank that threshold all the way up there.
Every day,
Get a little compression right there.
steadfast and pray, pray.
Let's crank it a little bit harder.
Fast and pray, fast and pray.
That's my mean bulldog puppy downstairs, so I apologize for that noise.
Yeah. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
Only God knows. Me and you, your cousin too.
Every day.
Alright, so what we're doing now,
Pray, fast and pray, fast and pray.
so it's gonna repeat itself. I think it should.
Sweet 16.
Trying to set the release like I want it.
Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
There we go.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
I'm gonna bring down that ratio a little
Sweet
bit.
16. Barbershops too, yeah,
That's
saving
bypass.
souls.
So we gotta make up the game.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls. Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah, saving souls.
There it is.
Sweet 16. Barbershops too, yeah.
Alright, so we have the audio going into that really nice compressor. So let's go back and unsolo that and play it in that section.
Heaven and hell, but only God knows. It in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. It in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. It in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. It in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only God knows. It in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only it in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only it in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and hell, but only it in the blood with it with a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven and
sounds right there. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead and get this nice EQ, free EQ, and we're just gonna tone it up a little bit. So this is kind of like a blend between a Neve and an API. So I'm gonna go with more of a Neve on the low mid and an API on the high mid, and keep it 50-50 on the lows and the highs, really. So
just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and on competition. Working hard now. Lift your voice now. Many carp of you, I am chose. Yeah. Okay. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shot it.
I think I'm gonna throw this EQ before the pipeline plug-in. That way that gets compressed too.
Just trying to experience something different nowadays. I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby, with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few and chose. I am chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God. To go home and shout at people saying, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16, beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you. Your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
Alright, cool. So we have the ad-lib process and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and print it or whatnot. And I think I may leave it alone because we only got it running through this compressor right here. But like I said, what we're gonna do, what I would like to do is locate my phone first, and we're gonna take a picture of the compressor real quick. All right, and what I'm gonna do with this picture is load it up in this app called Knobs AI. Alright, and this particular app will kind of give me basically a picture of how I have it set and everything like that. So basically, you know what I'm saying, that's the picture of the compressor. It's probably, oh shit, it's a little blurry there. Let me try doing that again. Let me see something here. Let's do that again. Alright, that's more like it right there. All right, there we go. So basically that's the picture right there. So you know what I'm saying, what I'll do is load that up into the Knobs AI, and I could just leave it alone, or I could print the stems. I'm going to go ahead and just print the stems anyway. That way we don't have any problems if I, you know, have to use the compressor for something else. I have that flexibility to do so. So we're going to add a audio track here. All right, we're gonna do hardware print. I'm gonna call this hardware print Ad-Libs. All right, and then we're going to choose stereo, and we're gonna come from 5 and 6 input because we want to print directly. Now we can print from let's say we can print from tracks far as the buses is concerned, whatnot, because I have that EQ on there. So let's do that. We can record the ad-lib bus track and then have that routed back to the vocal bus, and we should be good right there. So let's hit OK. All right, and then what we're gonna do is just record right here and make sure we have that on record. Take monitoring off and hit record.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
We'll go ahead and mute that track. As you see right there, you're gonna see it print, and everything should be okay.
Yeah, come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better, so I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was understood. Just trying to experience something different. Nowadays I'm thinking God and living, purpose driven to hear Him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer 'em. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few and show. I am chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. Or go God or go home and shout at people say, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16, beauty salons and barbershops too.
All right, while that's playing back and stuff like that, man, what's going on is what's being printed right now is basically you have every process that's going on with the individual tracks coming from the green right here, and also the blue tracks that's being bussed into the ad-libs and the bus tracks and stuff like that, and being routed back into the print. All of that processing is being printed in purple and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, that's the benefit of, you know what I'm saying, doing the hybrid mixing or whatnot, because you can definitely save on CPU power. Now, watch what I do once I have this printed and everything like that. Watch what I do. Check this out. All right, so what we're going to do now, we have everything printed. We're going to go ahead and turn that off, hit mute on, okay? Now, this is our print, right? All right, now we did, okay, if you follow me now, I'm going to go ahead and move this track. I can't move it any further. Oh, yes, I can. All right, hold on 1 second. We're going to move this. We can't go past the bus tracks, okay? So I'm going to have it right here, all right? I'm going to give it a wild, wacky color. I'm just going to call it big red. No, matter of fact, let's just go with, shit, let's choose purple. Shit. All right, so that's the purple track, all right? So we had all those vocals routed into this and this track, okay? So what we're going to do is turn off the plugins. We don't need it anymore. But when we turn off those plugins, we can still open them back up and preserve that. But we're not going to use CPU. So we're going to go ahead and turn those tracks off, all right, as far as the plugins is concerned. We're going to turn that off, all right? And then on the individual tracks, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn off the console on that one, and on the blue ones as well. All right, so we're going to expand those, turn the plugins off on that one. All right, so we got all the plugins turned off on those as well. So the green tracks, they're turned off. The blue track, its plugins are turned off. All right, and then the individual bus tracks that they routed to, those are going to be turned off as well. So this one didn't have anything on it, and this one right here is turned off because all of that processing from the plugins was actually printed on the purple track. So now we just save ourselves some CPU, and we can really focus on, you know what I'm saying, processing the hell out of a 2-bus if need be and stuff like that. So this was why I kind of I started moving into this direction of mixing, so I can actually have more power when it comes to processing. All right, now what we're gonna do now is just play back this printed version right here. All right, and the printed version should go right here. Okay, all right, that's the printed version. And everything, we're gonna go ahead and mute those blue and green tracks as well. So we don't want any noise, no information for us processing and audible noise coming from those blue and green tracks. Same thing what we're going to do with those bus tracks. We're going to go ahead and mute those as well. So this purple track is routed straight, the print on the purple track is routed straight to the vocal bus. All right. And we're going to treat this just like as it would be an individual track. So it should show up here. And let's check out the magic with the lead vocal. So everything you're going to be hearing is the white tracks, which is printed, and then the purple, which is all the ad-libs with processing printed. So you're going to hear three tracks played back. All right, here we go.
Shout out to Outkast. G.O.D. you live in me. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Come on. One for your mercy, yes sir. Two for the growth. Embracing the path I chose for better. So I rose, thinking smarter. I left the hood. It was me and the Holy Father. It was
now we can control that purple track. The printed version.
Purpose driven to hear him. Focus on wife and children. Leading God me to steer him. Morning prayers unconditioned. Baby, with me in position. I'm my own competition. Breaking curses, break tradition. Open your heart now. If you believe in God, hey, lift your voice now. Unashamed, keep the fame. Winning souls, heaven knows. I expose me to carve a few and chose. I am chose. I hear the voice of God. What structure beat the odds? I chose to ride with God. I go God, I go home and shout at people say, I'm Mike and knocking around the city, spread the gospel, I kept a 30 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack with it. Came an introduction, confident, let's get it. Spread the goodness of my God, oh, I came with it. I'm in the mall with it, covered in the blood with it. With a sweet 16. Beauty salons and barbershops too. Praying on the spot, saving souls. Heaven to hell, but only God knows. Only God knows. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Repent for our sins every day. Renew your mind, steadfast and pray.
All right, cool deal. So what we did was, you know what I'm saying, now that you have that print on there, it's going to appear to be loud and stuff like that, but you can control the volume. Now we can process that on the purple track, or we could process it, you know what I'm saying, by routing it to a bus track or whatever the fuck you want to do. But it's printed in the DAW. You turned off all the plugins on the individual tracks and also the bus tracks associated with the individual tracks, and you mute the audio, and you're only focused on that one purple track. So we condense basically 1, 2, 3, 4. We condense 6 tracks into one stereo track. Okay, 6 individual tracks into one stereo track by use of, you know what I'm saying, hardware and routing and individual processing or whatever the case may be. Once you do that, we're only working with basically 3 vocal tracks, 2 leads and 1 ad-lib stereo track. But you have to make sure that you got it set in stone. So my insurance policy on that is make sure you keep the plugins, turn the inserts off, and mute the audio, but keep everything in there. And when you do that, if you have to recall something or make a change or whatnot, all you have to do is undo the process and do it like that, or use the they have a particular section in here. It's called the what it's called, the scenes, the mix scenes and whatnot. So if I wanted to, I could have different scenes to go back and forth and recall the mixer settings on what I did and stuff like that. But I'm pretty confident on that's just the extra step. So I just stick with, you know what I'm saying, muting the audio on the individual tracks, turning off the inserts, keeping everything there is just off, and just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, nothing. But basically everything is printed on one stereo track, and we can control that and do more to it or whatnot. So that's basically it. We ran out of time with the ad-libs and everything like that. I didn't know the ad-libs was gonna be not a difficult challenge, but I didn't know I had to do a process of elimination with the ad-libs. So the effects, you know what I'm saying, I add all of that in there. I want to delay some of those ad libs, but it's a lot in there. So I just got to see what I'm going to do with those ad libs or whatever the case may be. I may just throw like a simple delay on there and reverb and just call it a day. But I'll do that in my own time. I just appreciate y'all tuning into this live stream right here, man, and stuff like that. Let's see here. Let's run that back, man. All right, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. All right, yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. What we're going to talk about though is this, folks, right here, man.
Let's talk about it.
There we go, man. All right, so like I said, different setup. I was just trying something new with the camera, far as camera angles. You know what I'm saying? Is this camera worth using for my live streaming camera? Because the camera I normally use, is my camera I actually make money for the household. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to break that and have it turn on or whatnot. I know this camera will force me to turn it off. So I'm just trying out a different streaming setup and whatnot. But we're about to get back rocking and rolling and stuff like that, dropping a lot of videos and just continue doing what we're doing, man. And I again appreciate you tuning in, watching the playback and everything. I'm gonna try to put some timestamps on here because those process of elimination with ad-libs was just a little bit too lengthy and stuff like that. But again, man, you know what I'm saying, hit the subscribe button. You know how to work the YouTube app. Also hit like on any of the videos here on my channel, 200 something videos, man. Just go ahead and thumb through and just have fun researching the channel and whatnot, man. And as always, man, you stay creative out there as well. God bless to you, man, and all your creativity and passion and drive and purpose and stuff like that, man. And as always, man, y'all catch themselves. Make sure you take advantage of the tools that you have, because there's so many tools out there, man, but it's all about how you work it. You can have the cheapest of the cheapest. You can have the stockest of the stock. You have the boutique of the boutiques, but whatever you do, man, just make that bitch sound good, because it matters, but it don't matter, man. As long as you got creativity, man, you got everything, man. So we're gonna be up out of here, man. This has been your boy Super Mario, man. You been in the yo with your boy, man. Catch you on the next live stream here in the next couple of days. So we'll be doing some beat stuff or whatnot. I gotta get some things in the line. Until then, man, y'all be easy out there, bro. Yeah, I've been talking without my camera situation on right there, man. Yeah. Live streaming at its finest, man. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy.